All the neighborhood kids loved him. He was calmer than a breeze. He would take his pocket money from my father and give it to me. Everyone loved him. His friends would come and then he'd go to school with them, running like like butterflies flying off the ground. Like the world was created for them. The Israeli planes were in the air that day. The sound of the helicopter was like a monster waiting to pounce on its prey. A car of wanted men was driving along Yarmouk Street, and the butterflies were near the car. The butterflies didn't know that this car was the very fire that would burn them. A rocket fell on the car. My brother went flying off, even higher than the car. He flew 5 meters off the ground, but he fell down and continued walking. It was as if nothing was the matter with him. The ambulance came and took the corpses away. The people around even told him to get into the ambulance, but he said, "No, nothing is the matter with me." And he kept on walking. 100 meters later, he put his hand on his heart and fell down a martyr. I was in the street waiting for the school bus, and my sister told me to see what's going on. I did, but I didn't see Tariq, and I went to school. While I was in class, my uncles came and told me, "You will take 3 days off school." I didn't suspect anything. We got in the car. My uncle told the driver to turn off the news. Then I started getting a bit suspicious because my uncle loves the news. We got home and there was a big crowd of people around. Before I went down, I saw my father sitting on the chair, crying. It was the first time I saw my father cry. And he was holding the picture of my brother Tariq. I asked him, "Dad, is my brother martyred?" He said, "God have mercy on his soul." The ambulance brought him from the hospital. We all ran to him to say goodbye. He was he was sleeping like an angel with the book that he'd been carrying all along still in his hands. My father refused to let me go to the cemetery, but I got in the car. I went and I said goodbye to him and read the Fatiha prayer on his grave. I kept going for 3 months every day to sit at his grave and talk to him. At night, I stare at his picture in the room with the hero martyr, Tariq, written on it. Since my brother was martyred, I got used to sleeping in the bed alone. We used to sleep one on top of the other, legs on top of heads. Sometimes it felt like all our limbs were jumbled together. But today I have the bed by myself. I'll never forget my brother Tariq.